If you make $60,000 a year for 40 years, exactly $2.4 million will pass through your bank account in your lifetime. Yet, the Federal Reserve reports that the median retirement account for an American under 35 holds just $18,880. Where did all that money go? The hard truth is that 95% of people are playing a game designed to bleed them dry without them ever noticing. Stay with me until the end, because the last point is the one that will actually change how you handle money forever. In the next few minutes, you are going to discover exactly how to reverse engineer the system. You will learn how to destroy the invisible tax keeping you broke, how to buy back decades of free time, and the psychological trap making millions go broke trying to look rich. Let's get into it. Have you ever felt like no matter how much your salary increases, your bank account stays exactly the same? That frustrating reality is called Parkinson's law of money, which states that your expenses will always rise to match your income. When you got your first job making $3,000 a month, you survived happily on a $500 rusty Toyota and instant noodles. But when you got a raise to $5,000 a month, suddenly you needed a $400 car payment and a $1,500 luxury apartment. You didn't get richer, you just got more expensive. If you invested that $1,100 difference into an S&P 500 index fund instead, you would have $1.4 million in 25 years. That was point one. But point two is where most people completely lose their money. And it is something almost nobody talks about. Let's get into it. Most people think taking out a massive loan to buy a brand new car is just a normal part of being a successful adult. They justify dropping $40,000 on a rapidly depreciating piece of metal because the dealer offered a low $600 monthly payment. Before signing, you had an extra $600 a month to build your future. After signing that paperwork, you are legally obligated to work an extra 40 hours a month just to pay a bank for a car losing value every time you turn the key. And in just 2 minutes, I'll show you the part that blew my mind about the math behind this. Imagine turning that around. If you put that same $600 a month into a Roth IRA earning 8% annually, it becomes $887,000 over 30 years. That is the difference between working forever and the absolute thrill of retiring early. But a paid-off car won't save you if you fall for the massive trap in point 3. Let's look at the real reason you feel left behind. Have you ever wondered why your friend making 6 figures still stresses about rent? Here is the most shocking insight: a high income does not equal wealth. Income is just the water flowing out of the faucet, but wealth is the water actually staying in the bathtub. If the drain is completely wide open, the bathtub will stay empty no matter how hard you blast the water. Most financial advisors will never tell you this, but doctors and lawyers are some of the most broke professionals on the planet. They make $250,000 a year but spend $249,000 maintaining a lifestyle to impress people they don't even like. You can outsave a doctor on a $60,000 salary if you just plug the drain. But plugging the drain is only half the battle. Point 4 is the exact blueprint the 5% use to escape the rat race permanently. Let's look at the steps. Here is what separates people who build wealth from everyone else. The 95% pay everyone else first: the landlord, the credit card company, the restaurants, and try to save what is left. The 5% pay themselves first, before a single dollar ever leaves their account. If you want to join the 5%, you must automate your wealth using these 3 exact steps. Step 1. Open a high-yield savings account earning at least 4.5% interest, completely separate from your daily checking. Step 2. Set up an automatic transfer of 15% of your paycheck to an investment account on the exact day you get paid. Step 3. Buy broad market index funds, like VU, which tracks the 500 largest U.S. companies. Once you set this up, the excitement of wealth building happens automatically while you sleep. It is your literal ticket to buying back your freedom. But all of this automated wealth will collapse instantly if you ignore point 5. Before you do anything else, you need to hear this. Leaving all your cash sitting in a regular bank account is guaranteed financial suicide. Let's say you worked incredibly hard and saved $50,000 in a traditional checking account paying 0.01% interest. Did you know that an inflation rate of just 4% will silently steal $2,000 of your hard-earned purchasing power in a single year? You are literally losing money by trying to play it safe. Your cash is melting away like an ice cube left out in the blazing sun. If you don't invest your money into assets that outpace inflation, like stocks or real estate, you will be terrified to realize you have to work until the day you die. The urgency is real, and the clock is ticking on your buying power. I was going to save this for a separate video, but since you have made it this far, here it is. The easiest way to stop impulse buying is a psychological trick called the wait 48 inches rule. Anytime you want to buy a non-essential item over $50, force yourself to wait exactly 48 hours. If you see a $200 jacket online, leave it in the cart and simply close the tab. 90% of the time, that dopamine hit fades, and you won't even remember what you wanted to buy 2 days later. It will instantly save you thousands of dollars a year without feeling like a restrictive budget. Let's recap the 3 most important things you need to remember today. Number 1. Avoid lifestyle creep by investing the exact dollar difference when your income grows. Number 2. Remember that a high income doesn't equal wealth. Only money kept and invested does. Number 3. Automate your investments so you pay yourself before anyone else gets a dime. Wealth isn't about how much you make, it is about the discipline to keep it and the courage to let it grow. If this video gave you even one idea that could change your financial future, hit subscribe right now. I drop new money tips every week, the kind your school never taught you. And drop a comment below. Tell me which point hit you the hardest. I read every single one.